Hello everyone, this is D. Chiranjeevi, Assistant Professor, Department of Information Technology, Aditya University. Today I am going to discuss properties and operations of arrays in programming for problem solving using array. The learning outcome of this lecture is student will be able to apply operation of arrays to solve complex problems. Outline of this lecture is I will discuss properties of arrays and some of the operations of arrays like traversing, reversing, copying, merging. Properties of array. Each element of array is of similar type. So, the size of each element in array occupies same size. If you declare an array of integer int arr of size 5, then in this case every element occupies 4 bytes. The data type is integer, that's why it occupies 4 bytes. So, the array index starts from 0 and the last index is n minus 1. If you declare array size 5, then the first index is 0 and the last index is size minus 1. So, size is 5, so the last index is size minus 1, 5 minus 1, so that is 4. So, array size is fixed. Once we declare an array, you cannot increase the array size and you cannot decrease the array size. Elements in array occupy the memory in contiguously. Okay. So, the first element is stored in the smallest memory location, that is least address. Okay. Elements of the array can be randomly accessed by using the index. Array name by default it stores the address of the first element always. So, these are the some of the properties of arrays. Now, I will discuss operations on arrays. So, the first operation I am discussing is traversing. Traversing means performing some operation to access all the elements of an array. Here I am written a program for traversing array elements. So, here I declared an array of size 100. When you declare an array of size 100, immediately array will allocate the memory for 100 elements, index 0 to index 99. So, the last index is 99. These all are indexes. Okay. So, 0, 1 and then 2 and 3, 4 and so on up to 99. Now, I is for initializer and n is the total size of array. So, after that user has printed a message enter the size of the array. So, when we run this program, so first of all it is printing enter the size of array, then user given a value that is 5. So, 5 will be stored for n value. After that again it will print another message enter array elements. After that now user is reading the values. So, by using a loop, so because multiple values we are reading to store in the array, so that is 5. So, that is why here a for loop was used and by using a scanf statement we are reading every index value. So, this I have already discussed, like the index value will start at 0 and 0 less than I less than n. So, n is 5. So, I is 0. So, 0 less than 5, this is true. So, user is reading index 0 value. So, a of 0 value. So, a of 0 value user has given 2. So, 2 will be stored in the memory. After that I value will be updated. Now, I plus plus I is 1, 1 less than 5. This is true. Now, again user is reading index 1 value, array of 1. So, array of 1 value user given 3. So, 3 will be at index 1. After that again I value will be updated. I value will be 2. So, 2 less than 5, that is true. Now, user is giving index 2 value, that is 4. 4 will be stored at index 2. After that again update I value is 3. 3 less than 5, true. So, again user is giving index 3 value. Index 3 value is 5. So, 5 will be stored at index 3. After that again I update I. So, I value 4. So, 4 less than 5. So, this is also true. Now, user is giving a value that is 6. So, 6 will be stored at index 4. Now, after that again update I value. So, I value 5. Now, 5 less than 5, this is false. When it is false, control will come. When this condition is false, control will come outside the loop. So, outside the loop you have a message array elements are. So, array elements are, it will display. After that user is displaying the array elements. So, now again you got here I value 0. Now, I less than n. So, 0 I value less than n. So, n is 5. So, 0 less than 5 true. So, this is true. Now, if this is true, you are printing a of 0 value. So, a of 0 value 2. So, it will display 2 here. Okay. After that again update I plus plus. Now, I value is 1. Now, 1 less than 5, this is true. A of 1 value will be printed. So, a of 1 is 3. So, 3 is displayed. After that again update I value. So, I value 2. So, 2 less than 5, this is true. Now a of 2 value will be printed, a of 2 is 4, so 4 is printed. After that again update I value, so I value 3, 3 less than 5, true. So a of 3 value you will be printed, so that is 5, so 5 will be printed. After that again update I value 4, 4 less than 5, that is true. Now a of 4 will be printed, a of 4 is 6, so 6 is printed. After that again update I value 5, 5 less than 5, that is false. Now when this condition is false, now control will come outside the loop. Outside the loop return 0 is there. Return 0 means this program execution is over, so it will terminate. Main function will terminate. So by the time you have displayed all the elements, so simply you have traversed all the elements. Traverse means display all the elements at least once. The next operation is reversing. Reversing an array means rearranging the elements. The first elements become the last element and second element become the second last element, and similarly for all the elements. Okay. Now in this program I have declared an array of size 10. So first of all, memory for 10 elements it will allocate index 0, index 1, index 2, index 3, index 4, index 5, index 6, index 7, index 8, index 9. So because the array size is 10, the indexes are 0 to 9, and I is for initialization, n is for number of elements you want to store in the array. So then it will display a message, enter the size of array. This is the line, it is displayed in the output. Then user has given 5, so 5 will be stored for n value. Okay. Now after that user will read these 5 elements by using a loop. So because we are storing multiple elements, so 5, so 0 to 4 index they will occupy. Now then it will print enter array elements, it printed. After that user will input index. So when you got I value 0, so 0 less than 5, that is I less than n, 0 less than 5, this is true. So when it is true you will read the value, that is 2, 2 will be stored in the memory. Similarly you will store for I equal to 1, I equal to 2, I equal to 3 and I equal to 4. When I equal to 4, 4 less than 5, this is true. By the time you have read 3, 4, 5 and 6, 6 is the last element, I equal to 4 you have stored. After that I equal to 5, 5 less than 5, this is false. When this is false, control will come outside the loop. We have a message array elements are, so array elements are this message displayed. After that we got I value n minus 1, so n is 5, so n minus 1 you got I value 4. Now you are checking I greater than or equal to 0, 4 greater than or equal to 0, so this is true. If this is true, control will go inside the loop and there you are printing a of I value. So a of 4 value you are printing, a of 4 value, that is 6, so 6 will be displayed. And after that I minus minus, so I value 4, I minus minus, you will get I value 3. Now 3 also greater than 0, so this is true. Now you will print a of 3 value, a of 3 value, that is 5, so 5 is displayed. After that again I minus minus, I value 2, so 2 greater than or equal to 0, that is true. So a of 2 value, that is 4, 4 is printed. After that again I minus minus, I equal to 1, so 1 greater than or equal to 0, so that is true. So a of 1 will be printed, a of 1 is 3, so 3 will be displayed. After that again I minus minus, I value is 0, so 0 greater than or equal to 0, this is true. So a of 0 value, that is 2, 2 is displayed. After that I minus minus, I equal to minus 1, minus 1 greater than or equal to 0, this is false. So when this condition is false, control will come outside the loop, return 0. It means the main function execution is over, so it will terminate. By the time you have displayed the array elements in reverse order, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So the next operation is copying. Copying means copying array of elements to another array will yield same length and elements of the original array. Copying of elements could be index by index basis. The destination array should be of same or must take greater size as the original array in order to hold the array elements. Now the program for copying array elements is, so here you have declared a first array, that is A1, that is of size 10. Similarly we have declared another array, that is A2 of size 10. Now I is the initializer, n is the number of elements array will store. So the first it will display a message, enter number of elements in array 1. This is the message, first it will be printed. After that user has given the size as 5. Now user has read 5 elements by using this for loop and scanf. So user has given values 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this I value 0 0 less than 5 true up to I equal to 4, 4 less than 5, this is true. So by the time in this array of size 10, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to the last index 9. So by the time you read elements as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, index 0 to index 4 you read the elements. After that, after reading when I value is 5, so 5 less than 5, this is false. When this condition is false, you come outside the loop, then again you got another loop. Now this time what you are doing, you are copying the elements. This is the logic for copying. Okay, so here what I did, a1 of I, that means array 1, all index values I assigned to array 2. Okay, first array indexes are assigned to second array indexes. After that what I am doing, I am printing the second array, elements in second array. That's why this message is printed, elements in second array are. Now we are printing the elements of second array by using indexes. So you got I value 0. After that, now these elements, now for the second array also the elements will be stored like this. So index 0 2, so last index, that is 9. So array, first array indexes are you assign to second array indexes. So it will store 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, now when you are printing, this is the A2 array, this is A1 array. Now what will happen, now you are printing I equal to 0, 0 less than 5 true. Now you are printing A2 of I, A2 of 0, that means A2 of I means A2 of 0 index, A2 of 0 that is 1, so 1 is displayed. After that I plus plus, so now you will get 1, so 1 less than 5 again true. Now it will be true up to, when it is true you will print the first index value, that is 2, 2 will be printed. Similarly I up to 4, 4 less than 5, this is true, so last index will be 5, so 2 3 4 will be printed. When I value is 5, 5 less than 5, this is false. When this is false, control will come outside the loop, return 0, it means program execution is over, so it will terminate. So this is how, by assigning the indexes of one array to the other array, we can copy the elements. Now the next operation is merging. Now merging means joining the second array elements into the end of the first array. So we will be having two arrays, we will be having first array and we will be having second array. We need to take two arrays. Now this merging will result into third array. Okay, when we are merging, so the second array elements will be joined to the end of the first array. So here we need to take three arrays. We need to declare three arrays. Let's say if you are declaring first array of size 5 and second array of size 5. Now the third array must be, that is the merged array. Okay, so we need to take the size of the third array must be equivalent to the first two arrays size sum or more than the size of sum of first two arrays size. Then only we can, the third array will store the merging of first two array elements. So here two arrays are declared. So first array and second array both are size 5 and the third array size must be taken equivalent to the sum of size of first two arrays or more than that. So here it is equivalent, so we can proceed with this. So third array size 10, so I is the initializer. Now user has read the elements for the first element, so he has printed a message, enter array elements are, so this message will be displayed. Now by using this for loop and scanf, we read the elements index 0 to index 4. When it is 5, it became false. So user has read 1 2 3 4 5 values for first array, and after that user has read again this message will be printed, enter elements. Now enter elements in second array, this message printed. Now this time again user read elements for second array, so the second array elements are 2 3 4 5 6. These elements are stored in the memory of second array. Now after that, now merging. Now for this is the logic for merging. Let me draw this size of the third array, that is 10. So here I am index 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Let me draw the first two arrays also. Now elements you stored in the first array is 1 2 3 4 5 and second array is 2 3 4 5 6. Now what we are doing? Now we are performing the merging operation. So you got I value 0 for the third array when we are performing merging, then 0 less than 5, that is true. So you are storing A of I in C of I. So this is the C array. Now A of 0 you are storing in C of 0. A of 0 value is 1, so 1 will be stored in C of 0. After that what we are doing? Now C of I plus 5, I value currently 0. So 0 plus 5, 5. So C of
fifth index, you are storing b of I. So b of I means currently I value is 0. So b of 0 element you are storing in C of 5. So b of 0, so that is my second array. I have written A2. No, this is not A2, this is B array. This is A array, this is B array. Now this B array first index element, that is 2, stored in index 5 of C. So that is 2 will be stored at index 2. After that again I plus plus. Now this time I value is 1 less than 5. This is again true. Earlier it is, now this is true. If this is true, what you are doing, A of 1 will be stored in C of 1. A of 1 value is 2, so 2 will be stored in C of 1. After that B of 1 will be stored at C of 1 plus 6. So B of 1 will be stored at 6, C6. So that is B of 1 is 3, 3 will be stored at 6 index. Now after that again I plus plus, I value is 2. So 2 less than 5, that is true. Now A of 2 will be stored at C of 2. A of 2 value 3, 3 will be stored at C of 2 index. After that I value is 2. So 2 plus 5, 7. C of 7 will store B of 2. B of 2 is 4. So C of 7 storing 4. After that I value 3. 3 less than 5, this is true. Now A of 3. A of 3, that is 4. 4 will be stored at C of 3. After that I value currently 3. So 3 plus 5, 8. C of 8 will store B of 3. B of 3 is 5. So C of 8 is storing 5. After that I plus plus, I value is 4. 4 less than 5, this is true. If this is true, A of 4 will store C of 4. A of 4 is 5. So C of 4 is also storing 5. After that 4 plus 5, I value is 4. 4 plus 5, 9. So C of 9 will store B of 4. So B of 4 is 6. So C of 9 will store 6. After that I plus plus, I value is 5. So 5 less than 5, this is false. When this is false, control will come outside. Now the message will be displayed, the updated array. Okay. After that the total number of array in third array is 10. So here we have written that index value 0, 0 to 10. So index 0 to, we can access up to 9. When it is 10, it will false. Okay. Now it will print C of 0, C of 1 up to C of 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when I value is 10, so 10 less than 10 false. So you will, when it is false, it will come outside. You got return 0. Return 0 means the main function execution is over, so it will terminate. Now in this lecture I have discussed properties of arrays, and then I have discussed operation of arrays. I have discussed traversing, I have discussed reversing, I have discussed how to copy one array elements into another array, and then I discussed how we can merge two arrays and we can generate a third array. Thank you.